Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have for you 4 dump and go crockpot recipes that are perfect for this fall weather. You asked and I have listened. I have also included the final product of my recipes. You can cook these in the morning before you get ready to go to work, or you can just prepare them in the morning and they'll be prepared for dinner. So definitely stay tuned. So this first recipe is cheesy chicken and rice, and I just started out by putting my chicken breasts in the bottom of my crock pot. As you know, I use my Instant Pot multi-cooker for a crock pot, and I just prepared this that morning before I left to go to work. Here you see me using my garlic and herb crock pot seasoning, and I'm also putting in some garlic powder along with some salt and pepper as well. And I will actually have measurements and ingredients linked down below in the description box. But here is just some chicken broth and some cream of mushroom soup. And I was able to just set this all day and let this cook for 6 hours on low. So you will have to prepare your rice on the side. We normally eat brown rice, so I just mainly went on and cooked that like I normally would and just added it to our chicken mixture. And this was at the end of the day, so the chicken was completely done. So as you can see, I've added the rice, and now I am adding a block of Velveeta cheese. And I am actually going to just like shred the chicken with the spoon as I stir. I could have taken the chicken out and shredded it, but I just preferred to just use the spoon because it was still very tender. So it really wasn't that hard to just shred it all together and mix it all together. So after you have prepared your chicken mixture and added your rice along with your cheese, you will just need to shred your chicken however you prefer. This is just how I did it. And after that, you will need to allow it enough time to cook so that the cheese can melt and you'll be ready to eat. Oh my gosh, y'all, this rice was the bomb. It was so cheesy. It was just like the perfect consistency. Now, when you see it on the plate here, we ate it with green beans, and I just wanted to show that you can pair it with whatever you want to. We just had it with green beans. You can even add some garlic bread. We ended up eating it in a bowl along with the green beans and everything. But here, I just wanted to show you how it will look with your side. So this next recipe is jambalaya. And y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, on this particular morning, your girl was running a little late for work. So I did not have time to like measure out all of my seasonings and everything in the cute little containers. I just had to like sprinkle it as I went because, like I said, I was running behind. But you will be able to find everything down below in the description box. I'm really not one of those people that measures when I cook. So I was just guesstimating some of my measurements for you all. That's just how I cook. I've never really been much of a measuring type of cook. So I just kind of go with the flow. I like a lot of seasoning. I like a lot of flavor. But like I said, you'll be able to find everything that I use down below in the description box. So this is why you see me pouring from the actual seasoning containers. I was rushing this morning. So I did allow this to cook all day, like 6.5 to 7 hours. And I shredded my chicken in with the sausage, and I added shrimp, and I allowed the shrimp to cook for about another 30 minutes on the simmer feature that I have on this particular Instant Pot. And I also added some Old Bay seasoning to it because you gotta have just that jambalaya spice. And with all of the flavors just mixed in there together, oh my gosh, y'all, it was delicious. And here's the finished product. We did eat this on top of a bed of rice, and y'all, it was amazing. This photo does not do it justice. The flavor was impeccable. And now for our next recipe, which is honey mustard chicken. So I normally use boneless, skinless chicken thighs for this recipe, but I did not have any boneless, skinless chicken thighs, so I used bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. And it still turned out absolutely great. So the thing about this is you can just season your chicken any way that you want to. This can be your preference. I will still share with you what I use down below in the description box, but you can season your chicken however you like it for this recipe. The thing that I had to make for this chicken was the actual honey mustard sauce that you will see here shortly. And do not come for me in the comments talking about I could have taken the skin off of that chicken. I know that I could have taken the skin off of the chicken. I did not want to. But thank you, girl. So after letting my chicken cook for about 2.5 hours, I turned it over, and then I let it cook for another 2.5 to 3 hours. And then while it was cooking, I went on and made my honey mustard sauce. And here are the ingredients for my honey mustard sauce: olive oil, honey, minced garlic, Dijon mustard, and Worcestershire sauce. I do not know how to pronounce that word. Do y'all know how to pronounce that? Worcestershire sauce? Worcestershire sauce. I don't know. But here I'm adding my honey Dijon mustard, and I'm just going to add all the ingredients together and stir them up. So I'm just adding it to my chicken, and I am going to allow the chicken to finish cooking with the sauce on top. And I love this method because it tastes like it just allows the sauce to cook into the chicken, and it is absolutely delicious. And here we have a finished product. I just paired it with some steamed broccoli and mashed potatoes, and we had a winner. So here's the last recipe for the day, which is red beans and rice. And this recipe did require a little bit more TLC just because I was cooking beans. I did allow them to soak overnight, and I just had all of my ingredients chopped up. Celery, onions, and bell pepper together along with my seasonings. Again, you will have everything listed out down below in the description box. Now with this recipe, you're gonna have to know your crock pot and know how your crock pot cooks. I allowed it to cook all day on low for like 7.5 hours, and my husband was able to watch it for me. But when I came home, I did turn it on high for like another 1.5 to 2 hours just to make sure the beans were fully done. So this is just how you're just gonna have to know your crock pot. I have seen red beans and rice crock pot recipes online that say you can allow it to cook 6 hours on high with no problem. But like I said, I wasn't home to watch it. My husband was watching it for me, so I just wanted to cook it on low, and I could just, you know, do what I needed to do when I get home. But this is the end. I did serve it over rice, and guys, this recipe turned out absolutely delicious. It actually lasted us for about 2 days, and then I was able to take it for lunch another day. So it lasted a while because I did make 2 bags of beans. So yes, and this is it for my fall crock pot recipes. Let me know in the comment section which recipe is your favorite, and also leave me a yellow heart if you made it this far. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.